Hi, how's everybody doing today? This is Sean Sweeney, and this video I'm going to make today is about the different grading card companies that are out there, and give you an idea of what type of cards people get graded on usual, how they take vintage stuff and use different companies for different cards. But with the Slabgate thing, a lot of people have gotten away from grading. I stopped grading a long time ago. I can just, if I see something, I can just buy it cheaper than it would take for me to send it out. And not only that, it takes months to get your stuff back. So that being said, let me just go ahead and show you some of the cards. Okay, normally what people do, because this looks a lot better, is when they get the older cards, the T206s and stuff like that, they'll usually send them into SGC. They're a company down in Florida, and they have been pretty accurate on some of the stuff that they've graded over the years. But as I said, with Slabgate, we don't know. But the cards just look better in there. They're held better. You know, they will move around. I don't care what kind of card company you use. They will move around, but most of the time they just sit right in there. You know what I mean? They look better. And then for, like, say, the 50s era, or even before that, in the 40s and 50s era, people usually use PSA for that. Okay, and this is a black back here. Okay, and it's from 1952. I have a few of these cards, and I get them real cheap on the internet, on eBay. It's just killed the industry, but that's besides the point. Then for more modern stuff, people use Beckett, and Beckett does give you a breakdown on everything. All right, but it is very costly. Okay, this card's number 6 out of 10. It's a Corey Seager rookie card, gold patch autograph. So I like him. He's one of my favorite players. Then you got Fanatics. Sorry, and they usually sell stuff that's autographed by certain players. And I like Jerry Rice. He's my favorite player, receiver of all times. Him and John Stallworth, and so on. And obviously, I even still like Antonio Brown. I always appreciate what guys do for our team. It's not their fault that they got some of these people get brain damage from playing. And I think Antonio Brown has CTE for sure. He took a hell of a hit a few years ago, and he hasn't been right since. But anyway, so we have 4 different car companies. Then you got newer car companies out, and people send stuff like this into them. This is pretty cool. I got this for like $4. It's a rookie card from Francisco Lindor. I've had it for a while since he came out. USA Stars and Stripes, and I saw it on the internet. And Professional Grading Authority is another company that's out there. And then this company's been around for a little while, but I send stuff like this out to them once in a while when I was getting my cards graded. And all those things you see on there are just the Tom Brady 2015 Dominator numbered. So that's what they look like. The problem I had with GMA is, one, the labels just don't look that good, to be honest with you. And 2, I had problems with them with labels with basketball. They were labeling the cards wrong and a few other things like that. A couple of cards I sent out. And so that's why it's $3.50 a card to have them do your cards, but shipping is up there to make up for the low cost on getting your cards graded. It's going to cost you money to get your cards graded. It's simple as that. No matter who you use, they're going to either grade the cards cheaply and charge you money to have it shipped out, but that's how they make money. But this is like one of the rarest Derek Jeter cards out there. It may be even as rare as the SP foil. This is the 1995 Upper Deck Derek Jeter rookie electric diamond gold. There are a few versions of them, and I have all 3 of them. One is bronze, one is silver, and this one is gold. And they are called 5-star grading, and they grade this 10. That label looks better than that one, but most of the casings, no matter what casings you use, are very easy to break out. they can come. You can crack these cases easily. You don't care who makes them. Even Beckett, very easy to crack. Very easy to take the cards out. They're all virtually about the same thinness or thickness, as whatever you want to say about it. You know what I mean? They're virtually all about the same thickness, and you can put them next to each other. We got PSA. We got Fanatics, Professional Grading Authority, GMA, 5 card. They're all standard cards. PSA and STG. Beckett is always thicker, even on the graded ones, fabric ones. Sorry, I'm trying to get this so I can, so you can see they're pretty much, they're in bags. I always put my stuff in bags because I have a thing that I put a box that I have for graded cards. But yeah, they're all about the same thickness. There's no real difference between any of them except Beckett, like I said. And they do crack on the sides and stuff. I haven't had this one do that, but I try to take care of it because this card is a Pop 1. It's the only card graded a 9.5 out of the 10 that's out there. It is gold, so, and I only paid like $35 for that card. Thank you, eBay. Killing the industry. I'm going to buy the stuff that's out there on eBay until they. My thing about eBay is you just need to stop auctions. There's too much crooked shit going on with that. Just put a price on it, put a best offer, let people do business that way, and then don't tell them what to sell their stuff for. And that's how you stop all these scams that are going on. That's one way to stop them. But eBay is always going to give the money back to the buyer. So if you're a seller on eBay, you're going to lose your ass off, and people can get your shit. And unless you go to PWCC where you lose $30,000, $40,000, they're not going to give you your money back on that. Sorry. So what I do is I use one touches for $29.95. You can get different sizes. They come 35 points, 55 points, 75 points, 100 points, 120 points, 130 points, 180 points, all the way up to real thick ones. You know what I mean? They're all thicker. The higher the number, the thicker the card. But I got this in there. I just think it looks cool. I pulled this out myself. Patrick Mahomes rookie gold phenomenon. So, and then I've got an optics, rated optics to Patrick Mahomes. I put that in there. I pulled that a while back. Oh yeah, and then Patrick Mahomes, had him on the back. I get a one touch for him too. But I put him in there to remind me to get a one touch for him. And that's badass, you know what I mean? That's Prism ice, blue ice cracked. And then also some of the rare cards that I got, like this Alex Rodriguez Select out of the 1995 Select hobby boxes. People are trying to get Jeters out of there. I've got a few of them, but I got this Alex Rodriguez card. It's really badass. It's a rookie. And then, the Mookie Betts I showed you guys. And that's number. They just look good in there. And as I said, for $29.95, you can get, I think 30 for $30 you get 25 one touches, which is a really good deal considering you're going to spend about $25 to probably get one of these cards graded. So you can get one card graded, or you can get one touches and put them in there, and they look really nice. And then if somebody wants to buy them and get them graded, even the football ones, like this Ryan Shazier I had for a while, God bless him. I hope he can get out there back on the field and at least take a knee for us and retire his number on the spot. That's what I think is going to happen with Mr. Shazier. I think they're going to run a play. Both teams are going to, the team's going to take a knee. They're going to bring him out on offense maybe. I don't know, defense. I don't know. But he will come back out on the field. They'll take a knee and he'll have it down in, and then they'll retire his number, and he'll be in the Hall of Fame with the Pittsburgh Steelers. God willing, he can come back. It'd be one of the biggest, amazing comeback stories in the history of the game. Seriously, of sports probably. And I wish him all the best. I hope Mr. Shazier can do that. Not just because he's a Steeler fan, just because he's a hell of a nice guy. I live in Ohio. The dude's straight. He's a good guy. And I love watching him play. He's a good player. He plays clean, he plays hard, and he plays fair. Well, anyway, these are the choices that are out there that I've used and found. But like I said, I don't use grading companies anymore. I'll just buy them off my friends, or buy them off the internet. They're so much cheaper to do it that way. And with the scandal of PSA, you have stock markets on PSA and you have stock market in Beckett. I'm not sure about GMA. I'm not sure about SCG. I'm not sure about Professional Grading Company. I'm not sure about these fellas. I texted him one time and said he ran out of slabs. So I was like, okay. So that's the end of that. You know what I mean? So anyway, there is stock market on this, and they're involved in a lot of stuff. PSA. They're being investigated by the FBI. And Beckett's not too far behind them, and SCG is being investigated also. So that video I made a few days ago about the investigation going on with them, it's coming true. God willing, they can get this sorted out. Excuse me, I apologize. I'm just been in the air conditioning on and off all day. But yeah, the thing about it is, there's usually, like I said, a rule, unofficial rule, but I've seen how the guys collect these. They usually get these graded by SCG. They usually get the tops, the older 50 stuff, graded by PSA, and the more modern stuff they get done by Beckett. And then other card companies, they'll send out stuff that's not so high end. Now, when I sent that out, it wasn't as high end as it is now. I think it's like a $50 card on eBay. I mean, personally, I would sell it for $20 probably at the most. It's just a number. I like it. I think it's a cool card. And I'm gonna crack it out of this case probably and put it in a one touch. It looks better. I just don't like the labels on those. That's my opinion. Same with that. It's cheesy. Cheesy label. These guys are a little bit better. In my opinion, not much. But I got a steal on this card. And the other ones that are graded at PSA 10, there's only one, and you want like $1,200 for it, and I think that's a little crazy, but I'm keeping that one and the silver one I have, and I have some bronze ones too that I actually sent to Mr. President Trump. I sent him a couple of bronze ones, and I was like, I know you're a Yankees fan. Wrote him a letter. Hey, a few Derek Jeters for you, bronzes. You know what I mean? I gotta keep the gold, Mr. President. There's not many of them out there, but if you come up with the right price, you're good at bargaining and stuff, we can make a deal. Come off that Mickey Mantle rookie you got hiding in the house, and I'll do a swap with you. Anyway, I just think it would be cool if you signed it. It would, sign one and send it back to me. I definitely would share it with you guys. It's nothing to do with political parties. It's just I think it'd be kind of funny if I run into Derek Jeter and say, hey, here Donald Trump signed this for you, buddy. You give it to him and bust his balls a little bit. You know what I mean? Anyway, I was just letting you guys know there are different companies out there. There's stuff still going on with the PSA and the Beckett and SCG, so be careful what you buy out there. Just take your time. Get deals on stuff if you can. And if you see people doing shady shit on eBay and shady stuff on here, you wolf tag them, please, so we can all know what's going on. And as I said, there are a lot of honest people on here, and I am going to make a video probably tomorrow, and then start every day, not every day, but once a week, start posting honest people that you can trust and do business with on here. And I am going to do a video, a follow-up on the Jose Uberez thing, and we're going to let you guys know what happened with that. It's good news on that. They are investigating it, so, excuse me, there is going to be some people going down over this stuff, so God willing we get them. Anyway, I appreciate you watching. These are some choices, like I said, that are out there. Give you an idea what's going on with this. As I said, I use one touches, so, you can put your stuff in one touches, put it in a nice case that holds a box that holds your cards, and they'll hold those cards too. And then there's also boxes that they make for graded cards that will like maybe 100 cards or something like that. Some of them only hold 50. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you can learn something off of this, and I'm glad to make them. And any comments about suggestions of card companies that you would use or maybe don't use, please leave a comment down below to help those folks that are just getting into the industry and just getting into collecting and starting their own thing with cards they'd like to send out to get graded. Comment and let people know what's going on. The prices do vary. It's very expensive. It is not cheap. Shipping is expensive, and so is the process of getting your cards. And some of these companies take months, 6-7 months to get your cards back. So you know that you can go ahead and order one touches and get them in 3 days and have your cards in nice one touches. But some things you want to have authentic, you know, that's a fake card. They make fake cards out there. This one's real. They authenticated it. Comes with a certificate of authenticity. It is his signature, but they do make reprints of Mr. Rice's rookie card. So careful out there. So I hope you, like I said, enjoyed this video. If you like it, please subscribe and like down below. And until next time, you guys take care of yourselves and you guys take care of each other. And God bless everybody. Thank you for watching.